Well, sir. Son of a bitch. I'm sure Twitch will have a recording for me. Oh, I'm sure. Like, I should be sure of that. Since when is Twitch ever reliable for that kind of thing? In fact, my stream cut out in the middle of our run earlier that me and Kuma were doing the co-op for Monster in My Pocket. And my stream literally cut out in the middle of the run. Thank God I was local recording. So it should have been, it should still, I mean, not should have, it totally was still fine, but oh my God. Like, jeez. the run killer. Let me get some of those up. Where's mine? I got those too. See? I can do things. Alright. Here goes nothing. Mlem, MLM. MLEM, MLEM. Mlem, lem, lem. But any percent is a little less likely to happen all the way. With my lack of practice or desire to keep playing, I don't know if I'll be able to make it without some freebie health refills from the crystal ball ladies. Yeah, sorry, no Cleopatra this time either. No farting at the Japanese woman. This is going to be one of those lame runs where you just play the actual game. Like, Yes, don't forget to vote. Thank you, Nightbot. The vote is there. I don't know what's winning. I know, yes, it is. That is Thriller right there. And that's why this game is just atrocious to reset. One of the many reasons. But the very first boss or mini-boss you face has a 30-second cutscene you have to watch every time you reset. And it's not even like you can mess up before you get to him. So it's just, you know, it's just a matter of resetting and then watching the damn cutscene over and over. Let's see, so it should be this, and then this, and this. Whoops. That's what I think. He should be the final boss. Like, he doesn't come back, and we never actually fight him. We just fight some minions. Because I gotta do the other category, man. It's my duty. People vote for it, you know. I know we just completed one, but it's my solemn duty to make sure that in my 5 days of live streaming the game during the week, that the people get what they voted for, whether I like it or not. Even if it kills me. This game deserves love too. It's not getting any more from me, but it deserves love. I have every day basically, which is why I haven't given it enough plays yet. But I gotta remember that it's not just for my pleasure here. Like, I'm not playing it because I want to play this game per se. I put it on my list because I was interested and willing, but it won, which means enough people wanted to see it that I gotta stick to it. You know, it's the whole concept. It's why we do what we do. If I didn't do it, then I would literally not be doing anything, right? Although we have so many good people here, I know not one of them would care if I rage quit a game that they voted for and just decided not to play it. But I would feel guilty. I mean, it's 2 years strong now that I've played every single game picked by the viewers without question. Okay, maybe with some questions, but you know, we've put them on the boards and we've got times for them, good, bad, or ugly, love it or hate it. You know, we've learned about the games, we found the strats, some of them we've routed, talked up some of the world record holders, you know, we've given them their due, and that's what they deserve, at least. Same reason you keep playing Bomb Jack, man. Hey, it started with one viewer, Mr. Floyd Mason, and me were basically doing this alone for probably my first 6 months. And then we met a few other people, and, you know, slowly it continues to snowball, and we get, you know, random people that trickle in, but our core group of people that show up here are top-tier speedrunners, or at least regular streamers out there. Who play some games that are amazing, interesting, or at least fun to somebody. I know Phenomenal doesn't really speedrun so much, but he plays my absolute favorite game on the Sega Genesis of all time. So, you know, we're inseparable now. But exactly, I covered it before you said it. I got you, Phenomenal. I am neither either. I just show that if that I can do things, which gives you hope that you can do things even better. Because, my God, if I can do it, look at this shit. If I can do it, there's no way you can't do it. Maybe some games are up my alley and you might not be able to do it quite as good, but for the most part, you probably can do it better. Whoa. Mega Man 2? Yeah, it's a super popular game. I mean, one of the most popular out there, too, for NES. It was recently very popular because the Mario 3 community was doing it. And whenever they pick a game, like, almost all of them tend to run it together. And Alice, one of their biggest streamers, Alice HK8, and a very good Mario 3 runner, has been doing Mario 2 and was doing or Mega Man 2. But Alice is a semi-acquaintance of Cool Kid, right? At least they hail from the same country and are, you know, they're two big streamers from Sweden. So they decided to do some Cool Kid stuff with Mega Man 2 as a community. In fact, she hosted the recent tournament for Mega Man 2. That just happened. There was like a $200 prize or something, I think, too. It was a pretty legit tourney. With some incredible times that I would never be able to contend with. Not without, like, insane amounts of practice that I do not have in me. If I was going to do Mega Man 2, it'd probably have to be zipless for sure, though. Yeah, yep, yep. So, I mean, I've known Alice for quite a few years on Twitch here just because of Mario 3, but now they've branched out into a great many other games. And, I mean, she's a huge member of, like, she's big on growing the community and doing a lot of stuff, like, as a community together. So, she is, like, monumental in that Mario world. And it's cool because then I get to see lots of my friends playing really cool games that at least aren't the same game. Because Mario 3 players tend to play, or at least historically have tended to play Mario 3 only. Same thing with Mario 2, Mario 1. And as good as the games are, I get bored of them, you know? Like, I certainly couldn't play the same game like they do, but even watching it over and over again, it's like, it's nice to see when it changes up. That's, you know what I'm saying? And it's a lot easier to change up the thing you're comfortable with or the thing that you care the most about, like that you're grinding and you want that better time in, right? Because giving up your grind is only going to hurt your time or slow down your progress. But when, you know, 30 other people that you're really close friends with in your community are also doing another game, it really helps. So, and And she does a lot of facilitating in that regard to make sure that kind of thing happens. I mean, I'll even join them occasionally with, like, the silly things, like Fall Guys days, like, on the weekends. Sometimes they'll do, like, a little Fall Guys fun before or, like, near their weekly races, because their community's so tight, they have weekly races on Saturdays. So they're right up there. The ninjas are right up there with them, too. The ninjas have a lot of community races as well, which is why a lot of the ninjas are some of my very best friends as well. I have the utmost respect for the ninja community. Alright, so we didn't go into the secret area there now, so we don't get the health refill, but there is that burger there. Well, the problem with the zip categories isn't even just that you have to get, like, zips, but how proficiently they already are at getting them, and getting them, like, perfectly or damn near it. So the pressure is on. It's not like you can just learn them and try some zips. Like, you have to learn to master them, or there's no reason to do it. If you care about your time, you know, like, if you really want to have a competitive time. Now, if you want to just learn the game and learn some of the zips because they're interesting and you can play it a little faster with them, totally cool. But it won't stack up, right? I mean, but who are we kidding? If you're playing a game Cool Kid has put a grind on, right? Put a world record on the books for, you're only running for second place anyway, aren't you? Like, for real? Like, who's actually out there running and expecting to take a Cool Kid time down anytime soon? Those times will take you some of your natural life to get to, or if not, you know, forever. You know, his Mario 2 time is absurd. Like, it just involves glitches that humans don't do. Like, he puts a TAS-only glitch into every frickin' run. Last time I checked, I am not a TAS. Therefore, I don't stand a chance. They just make the reset propensity so much higher that it's tough to grind the games that Cool Kid dominates. Because, yes, it's not actually for only TAS. I mean, I've watched Bagler handle some of those glitches in runs and get pretty good at them. But the number of resets it adds to your runs and to your grind, it can take some of the fun out of it. And unless you love the game enough to do it, you know, you really gotta love it. And you're going to be, you know, putting in thousands of runs. Shit! Alright. Oh, I'll take that. Try the small jump in between you. There we go. Good. Perfect. And no damage through here. Excellent. Alright, that's a win. Just get in. That's fine. Perfect. As perfect as it can be given the enemy placement. Take a bounce. Let him shoot. I'll take that just cause I'm scared of my health bar. Don't land on those, you bastard. Alright. My health is just fine for the wolf fight. Let's pick up a bucket in case. The bucket costs a second and a half about, but getting the bucket gives you armor, basically. So now I take half the damage every time I get hit. Anybody see that sword go right through his face? Again and again, twice in a row? Oh, and that's why we get the bucket, because you never know how many cheap hits in a row you're going to get taken for. Nice, that was actually good right there. I'll take it. I'll take it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, we'll get the burger, then we'll get the shotgun, just to be safe. Refill, and go. Okay, made it. That one jump there is sometimes sketchy. Wow. I could call it Buckethead, but I am not really supposed to get the bucket, so... Oh! Wait, where am I going? Okay. Oh, this one I do want to get caught by the guy. So remember the guy I didn't get caught by last time? Yeah. Look at that! I gotta get grabbed by him. So if you touch him on accident, it doesn't, you can't do true ending, because you got to get into that door. I could call him Michael J. Fox. Michael J. Fox was the wolf, right? Teen Wolf. I mean, yeah, you could, but it would not be funny. Oh, son of a bitch! And there goes that stage. Oh. I hate how that thing sends you back, but actually we didn't do so bad there. Right? And like, if this was a speed run that I was optimizing, that would be a reset, just because, you know, you had to do that section over. Like, really optimizing, you know? In there, same thing. If you fall in a hole, it sends you back, but also, if one of those bats touches you, it doesn't even damage you, it actually picks you up and carries you back to the beginning, or tries to drop you in a hole. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and soda up. I hope that's enough health. I have a very specific set of skills. Those bats are tookin' me. The incomparable Liam Neeson's. There was one man. He trained the Batman. Oh god, I almost missed that hit. Taking a lot of damage in here. But at least this will be a nice, easy sub 20. If I don't die. I could still very, very likely die in here. Because stuff and things. I have a pretty good health bar though, right? It's not too bad. Should be okay. Stop hitting him on every cycle and I'll be even better. I mean, stop getting hit by him. I want to hit him on every cycle. he does disappear after 3 bobs up and down, so you can entirely miss damaging him on a cycle. So you got to make sure you jump when he bobs down, because he can't be hit when he's high up. Uh-oh. Get it? Jesus. Come on, give me the sub 20 so I never have to look at this game again. Is that it? Is that it? How many more? Thank you. Jesus. I enjoy it, but it's because I'm such a big fan of Rings of Power, and I've never speedrun it, and I don't know if I ever would. Although I say that, and honestly, I do. I do pre-save at a chest in the, what is it, the Sun and Moon temples. Like, I'll get to Sun and Moon, or I'll just go to the first stage in the academy, in the Wizard or Sorcerer Academy. Thank you for the GGs, by the way, Robin, and Phenomenal. And I'm the one who will, like, put a save and then just open the chest until I get a Dragonstone. And that'll be where I start my game. I would assume that's how you speedrun it, technically. Is you would just reset until you get a Dragonstone for optimal speedrun. But that sounds terrible. But I have a... I will try to get a Dragonstone sometimes early if I don't feel like going the long route through the game. And, but I never speedrun any other part of it. That just lets you go around and do shit faster. Yeah, I don't know if they drop there or not. I think you have to get to the next section. Ah, can't, because you have to finish the tutorial. Right, because Thalamus has to die first, or else the game isn't started, technically. Right, it's like it's in some other memory bank until that happens, basically. Yeah, different challenges is a good idea with RPGs too. Kind of like people do like Nuzlocks and stuff for Pokemon, or one Pokemon only kind of thing. Like it just makes sense to give yourself a reason to keep doing it. And it's not always fun to just go for the optimal grind of a like true full speed run in an RPG. Especially the more advanced the RPG is. Because after NES, RPGs started having so, like, even more, like, just too much to them. To the point where, like, RNG could just be the run, right? And that's all there is to it. So, for me...